Hey everyone, it's Grant here, and this video is all about Etsy SEO. Individual product listings, getting them really well optimized so it increases traffic, conversions, and therefore sales. But before we do that, and as always, subscribe and the bell notification icon so you know exactly when I'm uploading new content. That's enough waffle from me. Let's get straight on with the video. Firstly, a bit of an apology from me. It's been a good few months now since I've loaded any new content. Just been really busy, not just with my Etsy store, but just trying to make money online since I lost my job. So I've got a Fiverr account, selling stuff on Fiverr in terms of my services, making about $400 or $500 a month. Got my SEO store, Etsy store, also got my own public facing store as well. So got lots and lots of things going on, lots of irons in the fireplace. I'm just trying to manage all that, and I haven't had much time for new content, but don't worry, back with a vengeance and uploading lots more content. So let's get on about SEO for Etsy. So during this video, you'll see me look down to my laptop quite a fair bit. I'm just trying to refer to what's going on so I know exactly what I'm saying and guiding you through the right process. Obviously, this is for my Etsy store, which is a UK Etsy store, but Etsy.com is worldwide. So what I'm going to tell you applies to any country all over the world. So where I am now is on the Add New Listing page. So I'm going to walk you through that process and my tips and tricks on how to get listed on that all-important first page when someone does an Etsy search. So first thing is your photos. So I will discuss in detail about how you optimize your photos in terms of the look and really how to gain the most visibility and get the best look of your photos. I'm not going to cover that off today. It'll be in a separate video. One point about photos is the file name. So when you download a file from the internet, or you download it from your camera, it'll give it a generic name. If it's a camera, normally something like img256821.jpg for JPEG, which is an image format type. Now what I do is I change that name before I upload it. So for argument's sake, you're doing or selling a birthday card, and it's a mum's birthday card or a mother's birthday card. What I would do before I upload it, go onto my computer, that doesn't matter if it's a Mac, doesn't matter if it's a Windows machine, whatever you're using, rename the file before you upload it. So instead of it being img256849.jpg or .gif, which is another image type, or .png, doesn't matter what it ends in, change that img file name to something relevant to your listing. What would people search for? So again, going back to the example of mother's birthday card, I would call the first image mother's or mum's -hyphen birthday -card dot whatever the file extension is, JPEG or GIF. If you've got multiple images, put a 1 after it, put a 2, put a 3, keep going. So just to recap, photos, rename them, change the file name. If it's mother's birthday card, mother's birthday card -1 or something similar to like that. And the idea of the hyphen or the dash is to separate those all important keywords. So that's my first point on photos. So now we've covered off photos, let's go down to the listing details, which includes the title, category, and the description. So title, include your keywords, very key. So I'm going to keep using the mother's birthday card as a great example because it works, it's quite a generic product, and also it works across many different spectrums. So, and it does actually say on the Etsy, and I'll read it directly from the site, include keywords that buyers would use to search for your item, and always priority to the most specific keyword. So again, mother's birthday card, my title would be mother's birthday card. Maybe you could put comma or a dash, a hyphen, mum's, and then other words for the word mum or mother's. So if you're looking for mother's birthday card, you could have mother's birthday card and then use other words for mothers. Mother's birthday card -mum's. Mummy, mother's, and just variation of that. Try not to use the same word repeated, or don't use the same word repeated over time. So don't have mother's birthday card, mother's, mummy, mums. Try to use that keyword just the one time. But really try and give the varieties on all the different words you can use. About the listing has no relevance from what I've seen in terms of SEO. Category. Clearly the category does. And whilst most people go to Etsy, I think the statistics that I saw were something around 60 or 70% do a keyword search as opposed to go down the categories. Well, it's categories. Categories are still important. So in this one, we would do, I think there's a paper and party supplies, paper, greeting cards, birthday cards. So make sure you're getting in the right category. Also very important. Renewal options, not applicable in terms of SEO or optimization, nor is the type. Description. Now, description is one of the major factors we're going to talk about here. And I'll read it directly from Etsy again. Start with a brief overview that describes your item's finest features. List details like dimensions and key features in easy to read bullet points. Tell buyers a bit about your process or the story behind the item. All well and good, but it doesn't cover the Google or the SEO point of view. For me, and again, this is only my personal findings and preferences and what I've learned through years and years of online marketing. Again, let's look at mother's birthday card. Within the first sentence, not paragraph, the first sentence, even better, the first few words, let's use that keyword. So, here you'll find a mother's birthday card. Got the keyword in there. Within 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth word starts my keyword phrase, mother's birthday card. Here you'll find a mother's birthday card. And then you'll start your story. Handmade by this shop, by myself, whatever it might be. Now, what I then do is, unlike the title where I don't suggest repetition, I do suggest repetition in the description. And how I work it is no mathematical formulation. It's just very simple, 5%. That's how I work. So if I've got 300 words of content, then 5% or 15 words would be mother's birthday card. So it's 3 words anyway, so that'd be 5. So repeat it 5 times. Don't repeat it directly after another keyword. So don't go, you'll find my mother's birthday card, it's a Mother's Day birthday card, it's a mother's card that's really good. Not like that. So take your 300 words, and on that point, I would suggest a minimum of 200 words if you can. But if you take your 300 word example, repeat it 5%, 15 words. This is a 3-word key phrase, mother's birthday card. So I'd repeat it 5 times. Literally as simple as that. And if you're stuck on words, then you can use like an end sentence or an end footer like I do on some of my listings, because I struggle for some of the words or some of the descriptions. So I would end it something like, you will find this mother's birthday card example, which is one of 50 that I have listed. So, you can be a bit creative around that. Selection. Section. Apologies. Section is where you're going to put it. Again, section, I would make sure that, again, this does help in terms of SEO, but not particularly gives it a huge amount of weight. Putting it in the right section. Clearly, mother's birthday card would be in your birthday card section, or even your mother's birthday card section. I wouldn't go too specific with your sections or categories. I would keep it fairly broad. If you're a greeting cards business, I would do, the general ones, birthday cards, Valentine's, Christmas, generic, sympathies, those sorts of things. Tags. Now, tags are probably equal to description in terms of your priority. So again, reading from Etsy, what words might someone use to search for your listing? Use all 13 tags to get found. Now, tags are essentially like keywords, picking it up. If you've ever done any website work, any SEO work that's not part of Etsy, you'll look around keywords and keyword phrases and meta tags. This is a very similar principle. So On here, again, working with the mother's birthday card, I would keep that three-word key phrase as one as my key, as one as my first one. So mother's birthday card. And you click add once you've done one. Now, good point, which is just mentioned right here. You can't enter more than 20 categories, 20 characters. So it said mother's birthday card is too many. Mother's birthday is not. So we've now got mother's birthday. So let's do mother's card. So that's not repetition. You've got mother's birthday and mother's card. Completely different. Then we're going to cover birthday card. 3 separate words, but it covers mother's birthday card. So those are my first 3 that I would use, only because the restriction of the 20 characters, so I can't fit in mother's birthday card. We have got it in the description 5 times and in the title, so that will hold a lot of weight. Going back to my tags, then think of other words like we've done with the title for the word mothers. So mum's birthday. And because the word mums is shorter than mothers, let me see if we can fit it in. It lets me do it because it's less than 20 characters. Mum's birthday card, less than 20 characters. That can be one singular keyword. Mummy's card. Mummy's birthday. You get where I'm going with that. So you've got 13 as well. So make that quite clear about what you're going to use. And finally, with the listing details, you've got materials. Now, there's no particular statistics to say that these hold any weight in terms of SEO optimization. But I have used them for this purpose, and I have found that I've got high up the rankings. So I would personally suggest that you use the materials. And how to use the materials? Mother is not a material. Mums is not a material. Mummies is not a material. However, card is. So look at how you describe your listing there. So mother's birthday card could be a white card. So under materials, I would put card, white card, envelope, all these sorts of things that are phrases that people might search for when doing an Etsy search. So they might search for mother's card with envelope, mother's birthday card, mother's birthday envelope, for argument's sake. So in the materials, out of all the keywords you've got, play on words, or not sorry, play on words, but words that are similar to or a play on the mother's birthday card, take the words out that people might search for, stick them in materials, card, white card, envelope, I can't think, all the things that you might do, but this is just a card example. If you've got knitted items, the wool, the fabrics, whatever it might be. So that covers listing details. So now we've covered off listing details. Look at the inventory and pricing. Now, there's nothing there that we can really do with. We've got price, quantity, the SKU, which has no SEO value from what I've seen, allow stock requests, restock requests, nothing to do with SEO. Variations, I've seen nothing that says that, and personalization. So there's nothing under there that I can see holds any SEO value. Again, these are my own personal preferences, coming back off of my experience for the last 10 years in online marketing and the last few months of running an Etsy store. Shipping is absolutely the same. So shipping from that point of view, there's nothing there that I can see holds any SEO or value from that point of view. So, but a quick reminder on that. So we covered off photos, we covered off listing details, but it's an evolutionary process. So once you put your listing live, look at what traction it's getting, see what numbers you're getting, see what you're getting in terms of impressions, through to clicks, through to orders. Go back and amend it. Don't just leave it there. Leave it there for a month and think, haven't got much traction, haven't got many impressions, haven't got many clicks. Go back and rework that. Look at it. Always keep looking at what's going on. Look at other stores' listings. So when you do a Google search or an Etsy search, when you do an Etsy search, have a quick look. So search in mother's birthday card. Who appears first? What's different to them than what you're doing? What can you pick up on the sort of the way that they're using the description? Again, a key point on that. So that's what I personally would do. Finally, just to round off this video, if you've got any comments, please leave them down below. Any questions, leave them down below. I'll try to answer as many as I can. Now, there's been a few requests that have come through on my email, via my Etsy store, and on the YouTube comments that have asked about, can we look at my site or my Etsy store? I'm going to be placing a very small, probably $10 it will be, Fiverr gig. If you've not used Fiverr before, it's a micro gig economy. So it's like $5, $10 and you get a service for it. I'm going to be listing myself up there so I can review your Etsy store if you want to take the opportunity to do that. As I said, I'm not looking to be a millionaire out of it. I'm just literally just trying to help other people, and I'm just covering my costs. It may be $5, $10. As soon as I've got that ready, I will post the link. I will let you know. I'll include it on my video descriptions. Finally, just a big shout out to Reyes the Entrepreneur. Reyes the Entrepreneur, can't even say it right now. Who's someone who's inspired with these videos. As I said, I've not done a few for a few months now. I think January, February is the last time I'd done one. But I really want a growing community. I really want people to watch my videos, enjoy them. I hope you're all enjoying them. And my inspiration comes from Reyes the Entrepreneur. Hope he gives a big shout out. I was watching him when he had 10,000, maybe even 5,000 subscribers. He's now up to nearly 250,000. Last time I checked last night, he was on 231,000 subscribers, getting loads and loads of views, and rightly so. Love the way he does his videos. If you're interested, it's not particularly about Etsy. He covers lots of stuff. He's done screen printing, vending machines, vinyls, lots and lots of stuff, but about making money online. So big shout out to Reyes the Entrepreneur, and I would highly suggest that you go and find him out on YouTube now. Finally from me, calm down a little bit. Won't stop talking so fast. Comments have taken on board from some of you guys. Watch out for my next video. As I said, leave comments below. Have a good day.